Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's episode of the Sikarika podcast. Today, I'm joined by Jukkis. So, how are you, Jukkis?
I'm great, thanks. Sun is shining, life is good. Summertime.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing well, man. Like typical day of yours. Always sunny days. So beautiful day for you, huh?
Yeah.
So you're saying when it comes to summertime, don't you know the word is mine, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good then. So, that was kind of ridiculous to say. It just came up to my mind. This is from Asher Rat's summertime song. Just came up to my mind, so I just wanted to share this quickly. I don't know.
Yeah, it's good to share.
Yeah, that was a good song. That's a good song, but I suggest you to listen. Okay, so let's get back to football. And Fenerbahce will face Benfica in the Champions League third qualifying round, and I think it is the toughest team. So we could have drawn, and so we got them. So what are your thoughts about Benfica? We faced them before. So I'm sure you have a very you have many things to talk about this.
Yeah. I wasn't really surprised that we got Benfica. As we know our luck in the draws. Like we have had in the last 4 times. I think now Benfica. We had Arsenal. We had Shakhtar. We had who else?
Yeah, we got Arsenal back in days. I mean, not this touch qualifying round, but we always get the toughest teams. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So I wasn't really surprised. But I think if we are, lucky and we don't have any injuries, I think we have a good chance, even without the striker. The most important thing. In my opinion, is that Roman and Skirtle are able to play, because without them, I think it will be hard. Benfica will then punish us, but I think we have a good chance. It's like 50-50, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, we faced Benfica before, especially remember in the UEFA Europa League semi-final of.
Yeah, I remember too well.
So unfortunately, we lost them in Portugal, 3-1. So we won 1-0 in Kadıköy, Istanbul, but unfortunately we lost in Portugal 3-1. So they went through the final of the Europa League, and so most of fans think it is time to get our revenge. And you are saying that if Skirtle and Roman are in good form, so we have very great choice, and we have very great chance to go through. But we also should say that Benfica is not good as before, especially many of their stars left the team. The Benfica we faced in the semi-final of Europa League, they were really good. We have to admit this. And also, Benfica last year in the Champions League, they got 0 points in the Group A. They faced CSKA Moscow, Manchester United, and Basel in this group. And when you look at the teams, especially only Manchester United seem like the toughest one, Basel and CSKA Moscow, like Benfica could have won against them, but they didn't even draw. So we can see that they're not doing well. But I don't know about new season of Benfica. Maybe they got new players.
Yeah, I would assume they got a new coach as well if they did so bad last season.
I guess they got Rui Vitória or something like that last season. So that's the same coach, I think. So, and they finished second in the Portugal, right? Yeah, after just behind the Porto, right? Yeah. I mean, the Benfica, they have history. They're always a team that we need to be careful always. So you're saying that and Roman and Skirtle on form, so we are going to win against them.
Well, yeah, because we are. We saw last season what happened when one of them is injured.
Yeah.
When we had Topal as the
Centre back.
Defender, it's gonna be murder. It's not really a good thing. I think the most important thing for us would be now sign one or two centre backs and then focus on other players.
Exactly, and especially the first target should be striker, as Soldado is injured. So we have no strikers except Ahmet and Köse, and it seems like Koku is not good with him. I didn't see him playing in the friendly matches as well. So I think if we don't sign any striker, I think we will. If Soldado isn't fit, Giuliano will most likely to start and play against Benfica. So I think
that's okay.
Yeah, I think it will be both games will be tough. We'll be going away. The first match will be in Portugal, and if we score a goal, then if we get a good score in Portugal, it will be very good for us to. It will be very good to back to Istanbul with a huge advantage. So I think we will beat them in Kadıköy with the support of great Fenerbahce fans, and I think both games will be tough, but most likely we will. I believe we will go through, and I believe in our players as well if we sign nobody. And while we are talking about signings, I'm sure you have heard about rumors as well. I have from Swansea.
Yeah.
So and this is a really good player. I always want to see at Fenerbahce. I've been watching Swansea at Premier League last season, and I remember he scored a really crazy one. Less screamer. So I was, my dad told me, I wish we have a player like him. So now we are linked with him, and so my dad was really really happy with that. I am as well, because he's a really great player, and will definitely add big quality to Fenerbahce, and it will be a huge weapon to use against Benfica as well. And if he adapts well to our team, and I think he will suit us really well. So what do you think about Ayo?
Yeah, I think as a player type, he would be a perfect player for Super League. He has all the attributes you need to do well there, and he would be definitely a great signing for us, even for 1 year. I was just checking my Twitter, what I have, because I remember I have been a fan of him a long time, and I saw there was 2014 that, come on Fenerbahce, sign him. he would do well. So yeah, it's after 4 years waiting, he would come. It would be really good. I think he would be one of the best signings for a long time. He would do really well.
Yeah, I agree. It will be a very great signing, in my opinion, as well. And let's see what we're going to. The deal most likely will be a loan deal, 1 year, because we are in trouble with financial fair play problems still. And yeah, we'll see. I am sure our boards, they are doing their best to make fans happy and to make huge signings. And Ayew is one of exciting names as well. Even he's linked with Fenerbahce. It's very exciting to wait and see what's going to happen. And let's also talk about Fenerbahce Feyenoord match, which we were winning 3-0, and suddenly just in 10 minutes, during 10 minutes, we considered three goals. So it finished 3-3. Even it's a friendly match. Especially, I'm sure you were very happy of watching Fenerbahce playing attacking football, especially in the first half. So I'm sure you got excited as well, and I was amazed. I was really amazed by our players' performance. I was very impressed and shocked as well, especially the performance from Barış, Alıcı and Elif, Elmas. So, what do you want to say about that match?
Well, yeah, it was really pleasure to see us playing like that, and it was really nice to see. More than nice, nice is not the right word to say, but seeing Elmas and Barış doing so well, it was simply amazing. I was really happy, and overall we were playing really well. Topal was like he was like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was simply amazing, and I wouldn't really care too much about conceding those 3 goals because we changed half of the squad, and we even in the defense we changed 2 players, which also shows the importance of having Skirtle, Roman, and Hassan Ali and Isla, or then center there, because if we have to replace one of them or 2 of them, then we are in trouble. But
exactly. Isla, you see the difference. He this season.
He
always goes through. He always goes attacking. He always goes to.
I love it.
Yeah, he always.
I love it.
Chances.
And he was really good in the beginning of last season. He was remember when we were watching at the stadium Fenerbahce Besiktas, he was like he was like a scorpion. Yeah, he won every ball.
And Jana and Baba on his packet, right? He was he was so good. And I don't know what happened last season about Isla. I think after his wife gave birth to a child, he had to take care of her. I don't know. Maybe personal things. So we don't know what happened. So Shana got the jersey. So he was the man who was starting in every matches. But this season, Isla is already doing really well at the friendly matches, and I hope. We keep talking good about him, and I hope this won't bring bad luck to Isla's performance. I hope he will keep up the good work. It's always good to have a player like him in the team. He has passion, and he doesn't look like he's getting tired. He always goes attacking and goes back very quickly to defense. And
I really like the look of him. This season he's been brilliant in the friendlies.
So Jukkis, do you think Roman and Skirtle, they did well in Feyenoord match? Because I didn't really hear one person's name a lot.
Like
they did really well defending Feyenoord plays, especially Van Persie. It's strange to talk about Van Persie playing in another team. So and they did really, I think they did well. By stopping Van Persie. It's always dangerous when he gets the ball. So it was good performance from our team, and when Skirtle stopped off, we conceded 3 goals suddenly. So as you said, if Roman and Skirtle, they both are in good form, they're very good. They
they're a good pair.
Yeah, especially as you said last season, when we keep winning the last matches, they were simply amazing, and I hope they will keep doing well, because they in my opinion, they're a good duo. Most of fans think Neustadt isn't really enough for Fenerbahce, but if we can sign a really top quality defender, right? Because of this financial fair play problems. If you want to bring a really good defender, really good player, not just defender, really good footballer, you have to pay money, right? You have money, but you can't spend. That's the problem, and especially now we are having financial problems, not just with UEFA, also other things as well. So I think Neustadt is good. It is the best we can have right now. True. He may be not a really great defender, but the man, he tries to do his best in every matches. He loves the team. He loves his teammates. He always shares his joy with his teammates. He is loved by everyone in the team. So it is really difficult to find a player like him. Even he's on the bench, not a problem for him. He's happy even on the bench. So I think I would really keep him in the team if there's not a good offer for him around like 7 million euros, right?
Yeah, surely, it's they are solid together. Yeah. Of course, if we had a chance to get, for example, Kjaer on loan, for us, then it would be simply amazing, and it would be, of course, then our defense would be much better.
True, that's true. I agree.
Yeah, but having said that, I still think that they are solid together. They are, good enough to not to lose because of the defense many games. So that's the most important thing. Yeah. It's not like of course they are not the best in the world, but they are good enough when they are having a good day.
Yeah, I agree, and especially if we are having financial problems, it will be very stupid to sell Neustädter and bring no one to defense. That will be like suicide.
Yeah, and like we know that I don't think UEFA would hesitate to ban us if we make any transfers. We stay and agree. Yeah. So I think we have to be careful.
Yeah, I agree. We have to be careful when we are after a player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just about Benfica game, I can't wait to see how we will play, and I hope we will get our revenge. I believe in our team, whatever happens. So, Jukkis, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure again.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. You are welcome. And see you in the next episode. Peace out, people.
See you. Peace out.